Come on, admit it. We've all been here before, right? I can't tell you how many times in college, because I don't eat this shit anymore, I'd open my bag and I'd go, that's funny. They missed half my order. I wish I can go back over there and throw some hot coffee in a bitch's face and yell, catch that! By the way, catch tonight's live stream, 4:30 Pacific. I'll put a link in the description box below and pinned comment. Come join us where we'll be talking about all of the lols that are going down. But that's not that funny because this lunatic actually did it. Hot coffee, bam! Not the GTA delayed in your face, but hot coffee, references, cultural references, right in your face. Yeah, you certainly won't go to prison for that. Oh, wait, no, you will. Got her, boys. Buena Vista police are asking for the public's help to identify a woman who threw boiling coffee on a McDonald's employee while yelling, catch that hot-ass coffee. Why'd she do it, Abe? Why'd she do it? Well, if I had to guess, it's because of the stress. It's the stress. If you listen to any of these talking heads or university propagandists, they're constantly telling you, Kamal Harris will tell you this all the time, I gotta work 50 times as hard as a white woman because I'm black, right? On top of that, because of the patriarchal system of this racist white supremacist patriarchy system, I gotta work 150 times harder than any man. So now we're doing Scott Steiner math. So if you calculate the 3.3 chance of winning and divide it by 0, then I throw hot coffee in your face because racism gives me cancer. No, you're just an animal. You're just a stupid animal. Catch that hot-ass coffee. Somewhere in this police department is the DEI officer going, do you think she did this on purpose? Do I think she had intent? Let me rewind. Bitch, let me rewind the tape. Catch that hot. Hey, they forgot the hoe part. Guys, catch that hot ass coffee, hoe. And shit. Why are these people so entitled? I don't know if this person feels entitled. What you have over here is a low impulse control monster who says, oh my God, I can't believe you forgot to put my McGriddle in. Or I don't even, what is the argument? I can't wait to find out what the argument is over. It's over something real dumb. Real dumb. And again, at the beginning of the video, I was like, I can't tell you how many times, they fucked up my order at a drive-thru, and I was like, ugh. But nowhere was I like, I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to commit a crime now. I'm going to commit a crime over them forgetting to put my mustard sauce on my nuggets. No. Again, I have the ability to think about the future, and I'm like, I don't have my honey mustard sauce. Should I go to prison for this? No! The answer's no! Wow.
She would improperly and apologize to somebody for being there over an hour. That's what you can have. Yeah, within 20 minutes later.
No! She said the N-word! No, she said, listen, you can have a great day, right? You could have a great day as code for double N-word plus. Now commit a felony. So, they got this stupid bitch. Michigan. Wow, big surprise, Michigan, Abe. Who would have guessed Michigan? All right. Throwing scalding hot coffee at a hapless McDonald's manager during an argument over a refund. I need my tray fitty back. No. Again, cares so much about a refund over, I don't know, a cheeseburger, but then wastes a coffee by throwing it at this poor woman. There you go. The argument escalated. The manager said, listen, again, the woman apologized. You were waiting an hour or something like this. There's nothing else I can do. I can't go back in time. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You're supposed to give me reparations, you bitch. I want all the reparations right now. McDonald's levels of reparations, right? You bring me those McDonald's brothers money. I want it right now. Go get me Ray Kroc's money, you bitch. What are you, racist? No, ma'am. It's lunch. We got 50 cars in line over here. So, she apologized. You have a good day. Fuck you, hot coffee. Yeah. Fucking wild. That was when the woman 48 opened up the coffee and hurled it, piping hot drink at the McDonald's. This is a 48-year-old woman. How do you make to 48 being this dumb and unable to hold your impulses in for a little bit? Wrangle those impulses for just 2 seconds. No, you can't do it? And you made it to 48? Only in Michigan. Yeah, Michigan put up with stupid shit like this. You'll never get arrested, by the way. They're already, in this over here, they're like, listen, we got to charge her with a felony. She just threw boiling coffee on a woman. Well, listen, that's a misdemeanor. That's a misdemeanor? You want to carry this the same way as jaywalking? That's why she's throwing hot coffee at people. She's not going to ever be held accountable because she's black. It's fine to throw a black person in prison. There's plenty of black people begging for other black people to be thrown in prison, by the way, while you dumb white libtards start screaming racism. One of my favorite things, these white liberals who live in, it's always college educated from the household of college professors, rich, white, affluent, white, dumb, fat chicks. That's who's filling up Antifa and voting for Mandani, right? They don't live in East LA, right? They don't live in Compton. They don't live in Harlem. They don't live in Baltimore. And they're like, oh yeah, we can't arrest black people. That's racist. And something had to do with like Tupac's area. And Tupac was like, no. Over here in the projects, we want the police. There's plenty of people in the projects who are feared for their life because there's drug addicts up and down the hallway. The cops don't go in there. Stupid white chicks go, no cops at the Wraitheth. So detectives show up, boys, right? And they arrest this. By the way, a bunch of people on Facebook turned this chick in. So there's a whole bunch of people who were like, get that bitch. They found this chick real fast. And so they're saying what we'll do is, we'll hit her with, right now, they're saying we got to get her with a felony. Like, well, we should probably, depending on whether or not the woman has been scarred for life, we might knock it down to a misdemeanor. No. Authorities have requested that the woman be charged with felonious assault, although that can be tweaked to a misdemeanor. You got a George Soros DA? Misdemeanor. This chick walking after she maims somebody. What's the difference between hot coffee and acid? Not much. It's McDonald's coffee. It's probably piss. It's just boiling. You just threw boiling piss on a poor woman because she said, thank you, have a good day. And now you're going to probably walk free. But yeah, if you want to stop any of this, charge these fucking animals. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Check out tonight's live stream, 4:30 Pacific. Look in the description box below, that pinned comment. Join us over there where I got more stupid shit tonight to laugh and yell about, to lull about. All right, guys, make way. This is Salt. Let's flow.